It is Wednesday, my dudes.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
What do we got this week, Chris? We got some wholesome memes. We got some, oops, I forgot that you can't do that.
Starting this week off on a
Yep.
positive note.
I like the idea that a random desk clerk would just, cheer people up, It'd be, I think it'd be nice.
Yeah. I don't know how often it would happen, but I'm sure occasionally.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. Have you ever gotten a wake-up call in a hotel room? How do those work? Is it actually a person that calls you?
I think that's a little bit like before my time. I just set an alarm
I
on my
do
phone.
too, but I thought you can still set up wake up calls. I think when I went on cross country trips in high school, it was still I think our coaches would set up wake up okay, Sean says the desk just okay, and they're just like they just make sure you're up. How persistent are they? Sean, you're the new expert.
I think they call you like 2 or 3 times. My dad, I think does it. Like I think I've stayed in a hotel with my dad and he's done it
Oh, okay.
before.
And then slept through the first
It's
one.
kind of it's kind of like an old school thing
Okay.
though. Definitely just use my phone.
Yeah, me too. Cool. All right. I guess today I learned the front desk just calls you. Nope. All right. How many of you guys have seen Breaking Bad? Because we got Breaking Bad memes. Wait, you can tell them to call back. You can just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna take a little nap, a little nappy poo. I need another 30 minutes." Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put all of this week's stuff in the MemeStream.cc doc. Let me do that real quick. Sorry, guys. If any of you are trying to follow along with links at home, I messed up. That's why it's not working. But now you can. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this Mr. White meme is pretty spot on though, because like I kind of did feel that way watching the show. Like he kind of got fucked over to some extent. He was just trying to
He
provide.
really did. He was just trying to keep his family going, and they just had a baby. Wait, did they just have the baby when he got diagnosed? Is that what it was, or was she pregnant?
I think she got pregnant like after he started doing shit, because like um wasn't it like a cliffhanger? Like, by the way, I'm pregnant.
What was it?
I don't
I
know.
don't remember, man. It's been a long time since I've watched that. That was such a
Yeah,
good show, though. That's the only show that I can remember ever getting excited enough for that I actually tuned in when it broadcast new episodes.
yeah. I think I caught it like I caught up to like season like 3 or 4, and then like I saw the last season
Oh,
live.
okay. I think I started at season 2. One of my friends in high school got me into it. The same friend who got me into Blink 182. So props to that guy. He really set me up to win.
Man of fine taste.
Yeah, and the worst part is I was talking to Madison about this the other day. I made so much fun of him for listening to Blink 182 before I really knew what they were about. And then I finally gave them a listen, and I was just like, I am so sorry. This band is amazing.
Funny how it works
I
out like
know.
that.
All right, Matt with the facts. Apparently, she was pregnant in the first 2 seasons. Um, but Matt, was she pregnant at time of diagnosis, or just like immediately after? I vaguely remember her being pregnant in the first episode. Oh yeah, because he was at the car wash and she couldn't like go in there because of the fumes or whatever. I
Um,
think. Um, this is from Watchmen, right? To segue into the next meme.
I did not know the origin of this.
Oh, okay. I was just pretending to not know to start a conversation. Yeah, this is from Watchmen. This is from the graphic novel. Did you watch that movie? I guess not.
No?
Oh, all right. It's really good. It explores the I guess like ethical limitations of yeah, Matt, I know he got diagnosed in season 1. Sorry. Got to deal with this Twitch chat shenanigans. But was she pregnant like at the start? I don't know. Never mind. I think I remember her being pregnant the whole time. Anyways, what Watchmen does is it explores the whole concept is like who watches the Watchmen. It's if superheroes were real, who would hold them morally accountable for anything because they're superheroes. Um,
Oh, that's pretty
yeah, it
interesting.
really is. But it's like a pretty it's kind of dark. Anyways, this guy is like kind of his name is Dr. Manhattan, I think. He was working on he was a physicist working on um, bombs, I think, like atomic bombs, and then somehow ended up getting irradiated and turned into a god, basically. He turned all blue and like phasey and could manipulate matter and basically do whatever he wanted. And there's a point where he just like boops over to Mars to kind of like chill out for a while. Malin Ackerman.
Sounds pretty
Yeah,
solid.
it's a
Check that
really
out.
good. I'd recommend reading the graphic novel. Okay, it was an atomic bomb. Correct. Thank you, Neil. Dude, Neil and Matt with the facts. Coworkers knowing stuff. Malin Ackerman. Gotta look up who that is. Oh, yeah, that girl. She's got an upcoming movie named Rampage. Little plug.
This next meme makes me so uncomfortable.
Next one. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. When I saw it, I was just like, why?
Yeah. It's like when you watch a video of like someone else getting kicked in the balls and then like you start feeling the pain.
Yeah, dude. Bye, Sean. Have fun at game night. Hope you win all the games.
See you, Sean. It just like hurts my neck looking at it.
Who would ever sleep on 100 pillows?
I mean, I do like a lot of pillows. Maybe if they were like, you know, balanced. Like if I just was like only sleeping on
Like
pillows,
you put like
a giant...
25 under your head and then 25 under your chest.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, maybe.
5 on the butt and 25 on the legs.
Wait, do you sleep on your back?
My side.
I can't. Every time I sleep on my side, I fall asleep like this is comfy, and then I wake up and my shoulder is just like wrecked, or my arm's asleep, or like how do you prevent that? What's the secret?
I don't know.
Does that not happen to you? Or does it? You just go.
You mean like when you lose the circulation, like when you get the fuzzy feeling all in your arm?
Sometimes that's what happens. Yeah.
I get that like once every month or so, or 2 months. I don't know.
Sometimes I just wake up and my shoulder is just like, ow! And then I'm like, oh, that doesn't feel good.
I get that.
Okay, alright. Well, maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe I need more pillows. I don't know.
Maybe you need to sleep on your side and not your back.
No, that was me sleeping on. That's what happens when I sleep on my side. Is my shoulders hurt. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to debug my sleeping.
Oh, okay. So, when you sleep on your back, you're fine.
No, when I sleep on my back, I wake up because I'm not breathing. I mostly sleep on my stomach.
Oh, okay. That'd be really hard for me because I couldn't get comfortable doing that.
Oh, dude, I just like. Oh yeah, what Matt's talking about, the half stomach, half side hybrid. I kind of do that because I'm like, I want to sleep on my stomach, but like I'm trying to cuddle a little bit, and so then I sort of roll up half stomach, half side. It's a good combo. And then somewhere through the night, I just end up giving up that hybrid and just sleeping all the way on my stomach. Although I also kind of don't use a pillow. I don't know.
Sounds
No,
awful.
dude, it's not. I use like the corner of the pillow. I use like just enough pillow.
Okay.
I use just the tip.
Yes.
All right, I think this meme's yours. What?
Yeah, put it in there.
I hadn't seen this one. That's pretty good. Do I sound like a lawyer? Damn.
And plus, the person's name is Casey Anthony Official.
Oh! I totally missed that. I tried to take a sip of Swillant as you said that, and I almost spit it out all over my keyboard. That would have been so much worse to clean.
Yeah, this one's solid.
Yeah, it is. Nice. Was that on Dank Memes? Where'd you find that?
I don't remember. I think it was like a recent meme though, like something that came out like today or tomorrow or yesterday.
Wait, what?
It came out today or yesterday. I accidentally said
Oh,
tomorrow.
I was like, what is happening? Chris, you're a time traveling meme lord.
I
Dude, me
wish.
too. Uh, I'm sure this one hits particularly close to home to you, for you, since your mom is Brit Bong.
I guess so.
Is your mom actually a citizen
um,
of Great Britain land?
no, she was the only one in her family, like immediate family, not born in Britain. Like all of her siblings were born in England, but none of them are citizens anymore because, like, I think you lose your citizenship if you don't like go back to live there every so
Oh, interesting. How so? Does your mom have like some cool opinions on Scotland's secession?
often. Probably, she's very opinionated.
Aren't all moms?
Yeah. I do not know of them though. She probably doesn't care about them too much, honestly.
As a mother, it's really hard to raise a Scotland.
um, Actually, my dad probably cares more about that. He's into like history and stuff, so he'd be
You should
like
just
all
text your dad and be
hyped
like,
it up.
you should text your dad and say, hey, what's mom think about Scotland seceding? And then you should text your mom and say, hey, what's dad think about Scotland seceding? And just like,
They would be like, "Hey, Chris, are you okay? Are you like kind of sick or something?"
Chris, are you on the drugs? It's like, no, I'm just asking about Scotland. Don't worry about it.
Oh man.
Um, this next meme is a throwback meme.
Oh yeah.
Bye, Neil.
I always hated Fred when I was growing up. I don't know why. Like, just pissed me
Dude, yeah,
off.
Fred was terrible. I also hated I hated all of them. I don't know. Well, full disclosure, I don't know who the people are in the bottom right.
Smosh.
Smosh.
Yeah, or Smosh. I don't know. I never really watched them either. I was into Ray William Johnson for a little while though.
He was
When I was like 12.
obnoxious.
Yeah, but I was like 12, so
So that was that.
was
Yeah,
obnoxious.
that's all you wanted in life is to watch other obnoxious shit. I guess that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, no. I didn't really watch Annoying Orange or Fred or
I didn't
Smosh.
either. I knew kids that were really into them, but the kids that were into those things were pretty annoying. So I didn't like hang out with them that much. Um,
These were like the Logan and Jake Pauls of like our
Dude,
generation.
yes. Except they made less money off of it.
Yeah, and they were probably like more creative and less like shitty.
Madison is saying that Fred had a couple movies, so maybe he made a bunch of money.
Actually, I thought that like Fred making like movies and not like continuing his YouTube career is what like killed his channel.
I
And
think
his,
it
like,
it probably is what
relevancy.
killed his channel, but he probably ended up making a bunch of money off the movies and then just being like, I'm out! Were they bad? Matt, why did you watch them?
Yeah, I think my sister actually liked the Fred movies. Like I seem to remember her
Wait,
watching
which
them.
sister, though?
My youngest
Gotcha.
sister. So she's still older than me, but my youngest one, Meg.
Okay.
She yeah, she's into really some low quality.
Dude, it happens. So is Matt's younger sister, apparently.
She was all about like the High School Musical and like all those
Oh
like
no, that's the
awful.
worst. Although, wait, Chris, what's your opinion on Pitch Perfect?
Are you ready, pitches?
Okay, good. I just had to make sure. God, I love that movie.
Yeah, it's actually not.
It's
terrible.
so excellent, yeah.
Especially because the protagonist is like kind of a babe.
Yeah, dude. That was one of those movies. It's one of those movies that you're like in college and you know some girls, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna watch this movie," and you're like, "Okay, yeah, let's watch it." And you're like, "This is probably gonna suck, but I get to hang out with girls," and then it's like dope, and you're like, "Okay, this is just a win-win."
No, it's more like you complain about the movie the whole time, but like secretly you're like, oh
Yeah, secretly you're super into it. Yeah. Andrew Kendrick is bae. She's pretty hot.
yeah, she's a hell of a woman.
Agreed. I'm down to clown with some Andy Kendrick. There's a girl that lived in our last apartment complex who looked kind of like Andy Kendrick. But then she got fat. Yeah, that's what Mads just threw in for the background. Which is it is accurate. She looked just like Anna Kendrick, and then she got fat, and then she didn't really look like Anna Kendrick anymore. So if that girl somehow ends up watching this, I'm sorry, but you got a little chubby.
Maybe she's lost the weight.
Maybe she has, but maybe not. Oh, she also did this thing where she would dress up as I think um yeah, sorry, Matt, there's a whole new Patrick meme, so get hyped. But she also did this thing where she would dress up as Disney princesses and go to children's birthday parties and like sing she'd basically like cosplay Disney princesses and be like a princess, a party princess. And she put her card, that was her side gig, and she put her card for that under like all of her car windows. In the parking lot and shit.
That sounds annoying.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? And I looked it up and I was like, oh, this is that girl. And then I was like, why? Stop.
You should have just had her cosplay as a Disney princess for just like you and Mads. Just made her really uncomfortable.
That would have been pretty funny. That's kind of mean though. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's super mean. Like I'm not saying actually.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, dude, Chris, this meme is gold. I'm glad you found it because it is super dag.
I wish I found more of them. I only found this and one more.
Dude, but maybe it's a fresh new meme, and we'll just get like the whole next meme stream will just be new Patrick memes.
Yeah, I think this meme's on the up and up. I can see this getting some widespread adoption soon.
Look at the one Matt sent. Oh baby, that is pretty dank.
Dude, this one about the military and the Dodge Charger, that's like so true. Like all the military guys,
dude,
they like go into the military, they immediately buy the new Charger, Challenger, Jeep, whatever.
Dude,
truck,
my neighbor's in the military and owns a Dodge Charger.
It is like guaranteed. Like every young military guy owns like some unnecessary new car.
Yeah,
truck.
dude. You guys, come on. We know you made bad decisions in high school. Don't continue as an adult.
Dude, my dad would get so mad about like not picking ice up off the floor.
That's the kind of shit only dads get mad about.
Yeah.
Because they know that if it fucks up the tile or whatever, they're the ones who have to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was more about like stepping in a pool of cold water and being like mad about like, God damn it, now my foot's wet and cold.
How often would you just leave ice around?
Well, there was 5 kids, so like somebody would do it like pretty often.
That's a good point. Someone's always gonna fuck something up. True. All right, let's go back into. Oh wait, Matt got some more.
Matt's got some rapid fire for us.
Yeah, dude. Leaving the pot in the sink because it needs to soak. Oh, that's the strat I use against Mads all the time.
That's the strat I use against myself all the time.
Dude, when I was in high school, I made a bunch of chili one time when my mom was out of town and had like a friend over. I think it was 2 friends actually. I was just like, "Hey, I'm making a huge pot of chili. You want to come over for dinner?" And they're like, "Sure, whatever, free dinner." And then when we finished, I was like putting bowls in the sink, and I was like, "Check out my strat." And I filled up the bowls with warm water, and then like a little bit of dish soap, and I was like, "I'll let them soak, and then they're super easy to clean later." And he just raised his eyebrow at me. He was like, "That's your strat, dude? That's like my grandma's strat." I was like, "Okay, you're right. I'm not like this isn't original. I never said it was original. I was just saying like that's what I'm doing."
Speaking of shit my dad hates. this shit as well.
Leaving stuff in the sink.
Yeah.
Dude, why is the McDonald's machine always broken? Chris, you worked at McDonald's. What's the deal?
Well, nobody wants to have to deal with that shit. It's hard to clean. So sometimes you just won't turn it on.
Is that really what's happening?
Yeah, no, that's it. Or they'll like shut it down at like 8 o'clock because like they don't want to have to clean it. They'll like make some like scrub who leaves at 9. They'll make him clean it, at like 8 o'clock.
Gotcha.
Like that was a strategy used by some of my McDonald's managers.
All right, hang on, Matt. Hang on, Matt. We're trying to catch up with your rapid fire memes over here. We got some middle-aged white women complaining about shit. Oh my god. Oh, what? Matt, this is disgusting. But also amazing. But mostly disgusting.
That is like super into this meme. I love
Dude,
it.
Matt loves SpongeBob. Oh my god. Sometimes I send him SpongeBob shit at work and he just like, I hear him giggling at his desk. It's pretty dope, TBH. Wait, did I already move on? No. What, Mads? Oh. Sorry, I'm moving on. Oh, dude, this one. Alright, we're into 2 MeIRL for MeIRL memes. These are sad memes, depression memes, whatever you have it. Matt, we're done!
He's like, we're done when I say we're done.
Yeah. Dude, Caveman SpongeBob was a good meme. Oh my gosh. Mocking yeah. SpongeBob was excellent. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We'll circle back around to this guy so that everyone else can see it, and then we're just look at it. Hey Spoopy. Sorry, I'm scaring my cat because I'm yelling. Whoops.
Oh man, Malicious Patrick is like my favorite. Maybe recency bias, but I think
Dude,
it's my favorite.
Although I gotta say, mocking SpongeBob right around the time Trump got elected, mocking SpongeBob wasn't the meme we wanted, but it was the meme we needed.
True.
We'll have the best people.
The bow and arrow meme though. That's like kind of impressive, like scary, but impressive. Like that he managed to do that, not like
you want you want you want to know what the title of the meme was?
What was
this was way harder than it looks.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it yeah. I think it was really hard to do.
Yeah, that'd be like fucked up. Like yeah, that could end disastrously.
Yeah, dude, that would hurt so bad, and or you die. In which case, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
True. Although it kind of looks like a homemade arrow or a homemade bow.
Yeah, it kind of does. So the draw weight's probably pretty low. But still, it would do some damage. I love his face.
Yeah.
All right, let's get darker. This is Madison every fucking day.
Yeah, I feel that. but for me, it's more like opens eyes. Can't wait to go to bed. Like right now. Like,
yeah, that's okay. Okay, that's way more real. That's what she does. This
yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah, I guess. Is it being pale? Is that what makes you tired?
That's what it is. We're lacking melanin, and that's what keeps you awake.
That's what powers us. Melanin is the powerhouse of the cell.
Why do you think black people are so energetic?
Oh man, here we go. Yeah, Matt, I also have conversations for 10 minutes without any recollections. Nothing like waking up in high school to my mom being mad at me for not getting out of bed. Or, well, really for being mad at me for going back to sleep. And me being like, the fuck? I, like, just woke up. I don't know what this is about. Turns out, Sleepy Carl, he did not, my mom was like, hey, Billy, you awake? And Sleepy Carl was like, yes. My mom was like, what do you want for breakfast? And Sleepy Carl was like, muffins. And then Sleepy Carl went back to bed, and I remembered fucking none of that shit and just woke up to an angry mom.
What is Sleepy Carl? Is that like your nickname?
No, dude. Sleepy Carl is an incredible employee. No, sorry, incredible friend, horrible employee. Sleepy Carl.
Okay.
Here, oh, okay. It's K with a. Oh man, these are pretty long. It's a reference to Mike Birbiglia's stand-up.
Oh, I'll circle back.
I'll throw you
Watch
some
that off
links.
stream.
But yeah, which Mike Birbiglia is really funny. Highly recommend his stuff.
Yeah, I watched something by him. I really liked it.
But yeah, Sleepy Carl is what he calls the his his asleep persona. When when your
Gotcha.
mom wakes you up and you seem awake but you're not who she's talking to, that's Sleepy Carl. Excellent friend, terrible employee. He's the guy that doesn't turn on the ice cream machine because he doesn't want to clean it.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I've never done this, but I know people who did. And I remember being in class when they were asking for extensions and just being like, why are you like this?
Yeah. I don't think I may have done it a couple times, but I would more like do I'd ask for the extension, then it'd be like 6 a.m. Let's do it 9 with the extension. I'd be like, I gotta half-ass this shit together now.
Just like, why am I like this the whole time?
Yeah. Pulling an all-nighter, finishing it off, and then like coming in, sleeping in class. But I got it in. I got the assignment
Perfect.
in.
It's all that matters, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so viewers, we're gonna have like a straw poll or some shit about this one because I thought that this was a wholesome meme. Chris thought this was a sad meme, and so we decided that this meme is the meme equivalent of glass half full, glass half empty. Because I was like, oh shit, they made a friend, that's awesome. And then Chris was like, they don't have any friends. Like what?
Yeah, they're like sad because they don't have
Yeah.
a friend. But
I thought it was tears of joy, not tears of sadness.
I think it's kind of confusing because the picture looks like tears of joy, but I think the text seems more like sad.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Matt with more links.
That one definitely looks more depressed.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a carbon copy.
That one does look way more sad. Is this a whole thing? Is this a whole meme template that I fucking missed?
No, I think someone's just like reposting it for carbon.
Classic. But yeah, I thought it was happy. Oh, Matt is saying that I'm wrong, and well, I guess that you're wrong. That it is a. I guess there's a bunch of these.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was like a thing.
Dude, look at how shitty this one's edited. Like, what is that fucking what is that gray shit? It's like they did the ransom letter where they cut letters out of newspapers, but with paint.
Yeah, and like the guy Chinmei, he's the author of this. He's saying accurate.
Yeah, like what?
Why didn't you just like sign his name? Like you need to say accurate.
I don't know. Accurate. Yeah, like we know you think it's accurate. You made it, of course. Scrub. That is a Facebook move. Good call, Mads.
But doesn't this meme make you want to like follow sarcastic US on Twitter though?
Instead of this fucking Chinmei guy. All right, here's another sleepy time meme for you fucks. I know that Matt does this on the weekends. I don't know. I definitely used to do that when I had pretty bad insomnia.
Yeah, I do it sometimes. I actually get it more now where like it's like 9 or 10 o'clock and I don't want to go to sleep yet, but like I'm literally like falling asleep like at the TV or the computer.
Oh yeah.
And then like I'll like rally and like and then it'll be like 12 and I like want to go to bed and like I can't.
And then you're just fucked.
Yeah. And then I stay up till 2.
And then the whole next day at work you're just like, why am I like this?
Yeah, that actually happened last night.
God damn it, Chris! Why are you like this?
So if I'm a little tired, that's why.
You did seem pretty tired, but I thought it was because you were just waiting to fall asleep since 6 a.m.
Yeah, still waiting.
All right. So this next one, this is a whole template. We only have one example of it, but it's the dankest example there is.
Yeah. This meme is everywhere
This
lately.
really
It's
is.
been like so big.
It's been on fire.
Yeah, I saw some good meta ones, but I didn't want to like. They weren't that funny. Like it was like talking about how like the meme is a meme that should be dead already. Change my mind or something like that.
Yeah, meta memes are good for us, bad for normies. You got to really follow the meme meta in order for it to, keep up.
You got to. Sorry, you got to be a level 9 meme lord.
What just happened?
I have this like really weird bird.
Oh, you got a bubble con yourself, dude. Pop Tarts or ravioli changed my mind. I saw that one and I and I sent that to. No, I didn't send it. I just brought that up to two of my coworkers. I think yesterday. Matt, when was it that I was talking to you and Ryan about Pop Tarts or ravioli? And Matt was just like, "Okay, I'm gonna need you to explain that statement to me." And I was like, "Pastry, filling, pastry, ravioli."
But ravioli isn't pastry. Pasta.
What? Oh yeah, okay. All right, bread, flour-based thing, filling, flour-based thing.
Okay, well then you could call a sandwich ravioli.
No, because it's not closed at the ends. You could consider.
What about an
That's exactly where I was going. And Uncrustable is totally a ravioli.
Or maybe ravioli's an Uncrustable.
I mean, wait. I guess. Yeah, see, Matt, I think, no, okay, hot dogs are sandwiches.
Oh.
Chris is like, oh, here we go! Here we go, sandwich alignment chart. Hot dog, chaotic neutral. I mean, true neutral. I know that the Hot Dog Organization of America says that hot dogs aren't sandwiches, but fuck those guys, they don't know what they're talking about.
They don't know hot dogs like I know hot dogs.
No, they know hot dogs. I'll give them that. But they're just like, they're trying to say that a square isn't a rectangle because it's a square. I'm like, yeah, a hot dog's a hot dog, but it's also a sandwich. Change my mind.
Can't you fit into multiple? I'd probably fit into like the top left, and then one lower, and then like 2 over. Like I fit into all those, I think. Otherwise,
what do you mean by 2 over? The
like the top row, and then like the middle row, far left one.
But you don't. So you don't agree with hot dogs or Choco Tacos or.
No.
Okay, I don't think that wraps are really a sandwich, but I do think that a Pop-Tart technically is, and also tacos, because... Okay, if you make a taco with a flour tortilla, how the fuck is it different from a sandwich? Chris, that was a question?
Oh, I'm sorry. You were asking me. I thought.
Yeah, what do you think I was asking?
For some reason, I thought you were asking Matt. What was the question?
Okay. If you have a taco made with a flour tortilla, how is it not a sandwich? It's got fucking bread on both sides.
That's not what makes a sandwich.
What makes a sandwich?
Well, okay, if it's like a flatbread, then that's a sandwich and that's like tortilla.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, flatbread's a sandwich.
So then how's a taco not a sandwich? Because it's a U?
Because it's a taco.
Okay, what about a quesadilla with it? It's 2 pieces with some shit in between.
No, it's a quesadilla.
Yeah.
This is why we have words. So that
No,
we know
okay. I agree that it's a quesadilla, but it's also a sandwich.
if somebody asked you for a sandwich and you gave them a quesadilla, they'd be like, "What the hell is this? I asked for a
Okay, but if someone
sandwich."
asked for a sandwich and you give them a grilled cheese, they'd be like, "Oh, thanks, nice."
Yeah, yeah, but
Okay,
that's
so you take a
fine.
grilled cheese, you sub the bread for a tortilla, which is just a flatbread, and boom, no longer a sandwich. They'd be mad now.
Yeah, you turn it into a different food. That's like
I don't.
take any ingredient in some food and change it for something else, becomes
But
something
my
else.
point is that flatbread is still bread. So if you make a grilled cheese with flatbread, how do you know it's a grilled cheese and not a tortilla? I mean, not a quesadilla.
Mm, flatbreads are like open. Quesadillas are like
The fuck?
closed.
What? No, not if you do
I
like
don't know.
whole tortilla, a bunch of cheese and shit, whole tortilla.
No, wait. Flatbread is. Oh, I guess flatbread is just a tortilla.
Bingo.
Isn't it like thicker? Isn't it
Some of
thicker
it
though than
is,
like a
but then
pita?
isn't a tortilla just a thin flatbread?
No, not exactly.
Well, okay, how's it different? They're both unleavened. They both are made with flour and water.
I don't know.
I think that a quesadilla is the sandwich.
We'll have to agree to disagree. Yeah, Subway makes flatbread sandwiches. That's why I want to say that flatbread's a sandwich. I think I'm like
Traps are not good.
borderline on flatbread things, because you're borderline wrap when you get to a sandwich or like a pita.
When you get to you're borderline wrap when you get to a sandwich.
Borderline.
What?
You're borderline wrap when you. Oh wait, fucked up. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Well, you've been had, Chris.
You're borderline wrap when you're using a flatbread and calling it a sandwich. Like that's like a borderline wrap, and I wouldn't consider a wrap a sandwich.
Yeah, but it's borderline wrap. It's also borderline quesadilla.
Yeah, which is fine, but it's not a sandwich.
So wait. So if you make a grilled cheese with flatbread, it's not a sandwich?
I'd have to see the picture of this flatbread grilled cheese to determine if it's a sandwich or
Oh,
not.
so it's not about the content of its character.
Yeah, it's what it looks like because it's a sandwich, or maybe a quesadilla, depending on what it
Fair
looks
enough.
like. That's a pretty good one. That's not my wallet.
Dude, I know. I love that. Mads to send us a meme. Wait, how do I link this? Oh man, Mads, I understand why you sent that terrible link because I couldn't figure out how to void 0. You mean I can't copy image address? Open image in new tab. Here we go. I figured it out. Oh my god. Here we go. Chris, this is what you just did to me.
Yeah, and it's pretty spot on too.
Yeah. all right. Keep it down, kids. Traps are not gay. Change my mind. B is stored in the balls. Change my mind. That goes back to the Neil deGrasse Tyson shit we were talking about a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Dude, pineapple on pizza is a fucking atrocity. Change my mind.
Here we go again.
You're like, that's the only topping I can eat. Boneless wings are overpriced chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Although chicken nuggets are like highly processed, and wings are like usually just bones ripped out.
I mean, have you been to Buffalo Wild Wings and gotten their boneless wings?
Not recently.
It's just expensive chicken nuggets.
I was always a bone-in kind of guy.
I wasn't just because I don't like getting shit on my hands, so I like to eat it with a fork.
What? Old men fall and go wee hee hee?
What?
That's one of the ones you had up.
What? What?
It was one of
Oh,
the change
I
my
like started
minds.
to read it and I was like, and it was kind of angled and I was like, that's too much effort and just didn't even read it. I don't know what that means. That's a pretty low quality meme. Few word do trick. Oh shit.
I think the meme's much better when they paste a different head on there.
Yeah. Agreed. What was the original one?
I don't even know.
I don't either. Okay, what do you think about cereal being soup?
No.
What?
No, it's not soup, it's
What
cereal.
the fuck? It's just a subset of soup.
Soup is hot.
No, not all. Gazpacho. That's cold.
Yeah, but there's exceptions to every rule.
Yeah, like cereal. It's a soup.
I like to think of it like this, if you were at a restaurant, you ordered cereal and you got soup or vice versa,
Oh,
you'd be mad.
well, I don't ever order that because I don't think it's a high quality food. I'm not into eating soup. I think it just doesn't keep you very full. And I don't know. I think soup is a pretty garbage thing. Chili, delicious. Soup, garbage. Change my mind.
For someone who drinks a lot of their meals, they sure don't like soup.
I
a lot,
really
okay?
fucking don't like soup. Okay, do you think that milk is cereal sauce?
I think cereal sauce is not a thing.
I mean, it's sauce for your cereal. Also, what the fuck was this person doing when they photoshopped this in Paint? Or painted this? I don't know. What's the term? Edited it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you can just find a blank template that you don't have to like
color
take
on
a
with
paintbrush
white.
to.
Yeah. Scrubs. All right.
I like how we like disagreed on that.
Hey, we had a good time though. We had a good time while we were at it.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. Nerd shit time. Nerd shit time. Do you remember how Saloni Baloney hated IDEs? Yeah, he like only used Idle, and only let us use Idle in his class.
Yeah, I only took I think like 2 or 3 classes with him. He didn't like use them that much because one of them was like theory of comp, so we never like did anything besides like that weird application.
That weird like Java thing.
Yeah, for making automata things.
Dude, I just worked on that chip 8
that,
emulator in that class the whole semester.
Yeah. But I mean, like, there's a lot of people like that who like stick to the pretty bare bones stuff.
That's true.
Oh
man, my dad's calling. Hang on. This is gonna make a bunch of noise. How do I mute this? I don't even know. Oh wait, can I do this? I don't know what the stream's gonna do right now. I'll call him back. Handled.
Nice.
Stairs brain. Next meme. I don't really have anything to say about that one. Sorry. How do you feel about walking on escalators? Do you do that shit or no?
It depends on like how much energy I have that day. Like, I generally will do it. I will like walk. Like, I will like walk up the escalator. I won't just like stand on the escalator.
Gotcha.
What about you?
I usually walk up it. But then at the end, what I do is I like don't step off of it, so my feet kind of like shoop up onto the thing.
Really?
Yes.
Sounds like a good way to mess up your.
No. It doesn't. It's fine. I don't know. I don't know how to describe this. Next time we're together, we'll have to like go to the mall and I'll demonstrate.
Good date.
Ooh. I made dinner. Flat escalators. Are they called flat escalators? I thought they were just like speedy paths. That's totally not what they're called. I realize now that what I've been calling them in my head all this time cannot be what they're actually called.
I'm gonna start calling them speedy paths.
I mean, that's what they are. Oh man, I'm a scrub. Oh shit. I guess this is what happens when you start going to airports when you're like 3 years old. And then just like never really update your nomenclature. Because the first time I saw it, I was like 3, and I was like, "Oh, it's a speedy path." And then it's like never, like every time I saw him in the future, I was just like, "Oh yeah, it's that faster path thing. Oh yeah, speedy paths. Yeah,
Matt has the answer though. Moving walkways.
Okay, I mean that makes sense, but I don't think I'll ever deviate from speedy paths.
Yeah, I always walk on those because it makes me feel like I'm like
Dude,
Superman.
Sam, it makes you feel like you're walking so fast.
Yeah.
See, Matt searched speedy path walkway at airport and got the answer. So clearly, at least Google understands that it's a speedy path. Whoops. Mads apparently searched flat escalator and got the same thing. Did it say, "Did you mean speedy path"? I wonder if.
I mean, if you said speedy path, people probably know. What
Yeah,
you
know
mean.
those speedy path things. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, those." When I walk on them, I feel like I'm going really speedy. But yeah, that is. I always walk on them because then I feel super fucking speedy. All right, this was a find by one of my coworkers named Ryan, who doesn't want to be named. Whoops. Snickers pods. They're like Tide Pods, but a Snickers. You pop in your mouth, you don't die. You just get Snickers. Chris and I were like trying to figure out why it costs $70 to ship, and we think it's because they're from Australia.
Apparently, these have been around since 2005 too. I thought they were like invented for the memes.
Like all of our pre-show research was spent researching these things and reading the reviews, etc.
The reviews are pretty
They
solid.
really are. Oh, have you ever seen the reviews for like the 55-gallon drum of lube you can buy for $5,000?
No.
Oh, dude, they're pretty good. Pretty good. We may have to go over that next week. Yeah, I don't know. I think that kind of rounds out this episode of MemeStream. Do you have anything else, Chris?
No, I think it was a pretty good episode.
That was.
Though.
I had some giggles. I mean, we got super off target, but I feel like it was productive. Matt's just like laughing in the background, like that's not what that means. That's not what getting off target means. It means you were unproductive. Matt, what are you saying no about?
He's saying no, don't end it.
Oh, yeah, no, he's also saying that we. Are you saying that we didn't get anything done, or that I like misspoke? Because those are different, and I'll get angry at one of them.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Anyways, closing out.
It is Wednesday, my dude.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Have a good Wednesday.